What can parents do to, first of all, identify those changes in their teens? Because initially teens can do pretty good at masking, right? And then acting outside of the home differently than they do in the home. And so what are things that parents can do to identify, first of all? And then what are things that parents can do to help those teens? Because as a parent of teens, we know that they only hear part of what you say, if they even hear some of what you say. And so what can you do to ensure that you are conveying that reassurance about who they are and trying to do everything you can to combat that rejection and, that they're feeling and trying to get them to open up?
I would say the biggest thing is talk to them. Find out what's on their mind. A big one that I'm seeing is them feeling like what's important to them is really not important. So showing them that what you feel, what you think, what you're experiencing, that is important to you. Whether it's an argument with a friend that they really value or not, right? And as adults, we get caught up in doing all these day-to-day things, work, all of the things, but taking a step back and saying, you know what, if that's important to you, let's sit down, let's have a conversation about it. Whether it's a 3-minute conversation, but letting them know that I hear you. That's a big one too. They want to be heard. They feel like I said, what's important to them is not important. And so that's rooted in not being listened to. So identify too those small things that may shift if they stop doing certain things, really being attentive to how they really moving, if they're starting to exhibit new behaviors, right? If you notice yourself saying, now you ain't never done that before, where that come from? Making sure that you are paying attention, close attention. Baby, check their backpacks, check their bags, all the things. See what they're writing down in their notebooks. Grab the phone, because that's a big one. Check that Instagram. That's the one. Check the Instagram. Because they got all these ghost accounts and all this and that type of account. And so making sure that you up on all of that. And it's a lot. It's a lot. They have some savvy ways of hiding it, but but making sure that you are literally being intentional about talking to your kids.
Yeah, when I tell you, very creative, this generation, very creative.